Good morning, Florida Atlantic. I'm Huguette St. Hubert.
And I'm Sheryl Dezeme. Welcome to this morning's edition of OWL TV Today, where we bring the latest stories from across the campus and the community.
It was a historic week for people across the country and, of course, the campus here at Florida Atlantic as we learned that Donald J. Trump would become the 47th president of the United States.
The presidential race was called early Wednesday morning by the Associated Press, which declared Donald Trump the winner at 2:24 a.m. Maddie Hubbuch has the story.
Thanks, Huguette. Campus was bustling with excitement and nervousness on Election Day. We asked students about the importance of voting and their thoughts on the election. Do you think it's important for college students and young people to vote?
For sure. I feel like at this age we should be ready and we should be learning about politics. No matter what your view is, you still should be involved.
Especially for first-time voters. I feel like everybody needs to be heard in a way. So,
I think it is. One thing that I've had conversations about voting that always sticks out to me is if you don't vote, you really can't complain about what happens. So I do think, and we have the right to do it. So I feel like it is important for us to go out there to stay informed and to let our voice be heard the best we can. It is our only shot really to do so. So I do think it's important.
For many college students, it may be their first time voting, and that can bring some new emotions. Many say it was a smooth and easy process, but some say they can't wait for it to be over. Check it out.
Yeah, so I'm a first-time voter, and it was pretty smooth because I had a lot of help from my sister, my mom, and dad. So it was a pretty smooth process, I would say.
Yes, I'm a first-time voter. It was very smooth. I did the pre-election card, so I knew what I was doing. So it was very easy.
Honestly, I just can't wait for it to be over. I'm just the constant dread. I'm just I'm dreading it, but I'm at the same time, I just want it to be over. So that's how I really feel about it.
The final poll results for Donald Trump and thus for Kamala Harris can be seen here. Donald Trump will be inaugurated on January 20th and sworn into office for his second term. For OWL TV Today, I'm Maddie Hubbuch. Back to you, Huguette.
Thanks, Maddie. Florida Atlantic's Webner Center for Lead and Service Learning held a post-election day results event at the Student Union to digest what happened, along with FAU Owlscare Health Promotion. These departments were on hand to discuss the importance of taking care of yourself in what can be a stressful election period.
Hi, I'm Marley. I'm here with Owlscare Health Promotion, and we're just here talking about wellness during the election season. We have an amazing pamphlet that talks about how to deal with difficult conversations, gives advice like taking a break from social media, and just talks about how to deal with those difficult emotions.
We understand that some students have different views, especially with their peers, and we want everybody to just understand that as you go throughout the day, throughout the next few weeks, throughout the next few months, that you understand that we're all here for each other, and that's what's most important.
Hi guys, I would say my tips to students would definitely be time management. We all get involved in our everyday lives, especially with classes, organizations, personal lives, our family lives. So I think it's always important to put that time aside to make sure you're taking care of yourself and also that you're getting all your work done as well.
My advice to students is definitely to continue to go out there and vote. Make sure you're getting involved in your local elections, your state elections, not just the presidential elections. Your voices are meant to be heard. Your voices are heard, and we definitely want you to make your voices heard through the next coming elections. Also, remember that FAU is an exclusive space. We respect each other's opinions, and at the end of the day, no matter who voted for what, we're always going to be an Owls family.
FAU Owlscare has several suggestions for coping with emotions during this period. They suggest writing down your emotions before shifting your focus to something neutral, like breathing or walking. It's also important to recognize the way that you feel, a wide range of emotions during the election season, whether it's uncertainty, anxiety, excitement, or frustration. All of these feelings are valid.
If you would like more information and tips, simply scan the QR code on your screen and you'll be directed to the My FAU Health and Wellness tab. There you can find the information about general wellness tips and campus resources such as CAPS, Counseling and Psychological Services, which offers counseling for those in need.
In other news, it wasn't just the election day that had students buzzing around campus. The recent homecoming game with USF was super exciting. The week leading up to the big game was filled with activities and events to bring the Florida Atlantic community together. From t-shirt making to giveaways to musical performances, it was a week to remember. Unfortunately, the game was not. Gianna Alberti was on the sidelines and has more.
Hey Owl Nation, it's Gianna Alberti, and to close out homecoming week, Florida Atlantic takes on the University of South Florida. Last October, when the two teams met, the Owls destroyed in-state rivals USF 56-14, claiming to be South Florida's college football team. Let's see if that'll happen again tonight. I'll check in with you at halftime. At the half, the Owls lead 14-7. Running back C.J. Campbell Jr. ran it to the house not once, but twice. His 30-yard rushing touchdown gives Florida Atlantic a 7-point lead. I'll see you at the end of the game. The Owls dropped their third game in a row. The Bulls seemed to find their footing in the second half, scoring 37 points, breaking down Florida Atlantic's defense. With a final score of 44-21, Florida Atlantic heads on the road to face East Carolina University next Thursday, November 7th at 8 p.m. I'm Gianna with Owl TV. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Gianna. Rough loss for the Owls.
But there were plenty of smile at the Student Union on Friday evening when students packed the Carol and Barry K Auditorium for the Owl Manor performance. Sofia Laboy has more.
Happy Friday and second day of FAU's official homecoming week. I'm Sofia Laboy from Owl TV, and right now we are here outside of the Carol and Barry K Auditorium waiting for the annual 14th Owl Manor show. Your local drag queens are about to put on a spectacular show for tonight. I know that I can't wait, and I can't wait for everyone else to see. You said that there's 6 months of preparation into this. I mean, all of the audience just sees the glitz and the glam, but what do you think is the hardest thing about that 6-month preparation? How can I do this right, or what can go wrong?
It takes a village to put this event together, okay? And it's not just me, it's not just them, it's not the people behind you, it's not the production crew here. All collectively, we're putting this together. So yes, it does take a few months. But was Rome built in a day? No, and drag was not going to be built in 6 months. So this is how we end up getting here, because of a group collective of people that wanted us to be here.
We definitely felt the love, and when I tell you, like, it's always such an amazing time to be here, because the energy and the love is just so beautiful, and everyone just brings it every time. Everyone brings the outfits, everyone brings the love, everyone brings the energy, and I think, you know, we can all agree that it's just a room full of love, and it's beautiful every year.
I definitely feel the love every time, and this venue, the stage, I mean, they work so hard to make everything work for us, even with the visuals and the lighting.
I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad when Eric asked me to do this, because every year I come back, I get so excited for this day, because I walk in this building and I feel all the love, but most of all, I feel everybody being free to be who they want to be doing this show.
This show has been going on for 14 years, not because of the university, but because the student population has made it so. And we're going to continue to amplify LGBTQ+ voices. We're going to continue to amplify LGBTQ+ issues, and we're going to continue to fight until diversity and inclusion are part of every university's everyday curriculum. And it's an honor and a pleasure to be back and put the show together with these amazing queens. So please keep on supporting your local LGBTQ+ community and support local drag.
So once again, we're here with all of the beautiful queens, and let me tell you something. It changed my life forever. Everyone here needs to know, the FAU community needs to know that there is a community for you. And you know what? Maybe if it isn't for you, it is still such a freaking amazing show. I love you so much, ladies. Thank you so much for coming to FAU.
Thank you, Sophia. Another fun activity was the Battle of the Sexes talent show organized by the Black Student Union. Gabriel Ferdinand has more.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Ferdinand, and we're here at Battle of the Sexes, hosted by Black Student Union. Battle of the Sexes is a talent show that showcases everyone's skills and puts them to the test against the opposing sex. This event supports breast cancer and prostate cancer awareness.
This marks the 13th year BSU has hosted the Battle of the Sexes talent show. The audience was packed with BSU members and FAU students, all excited for the amazing performances on hand. We had a chance to talk with the MCs Ashley Williams and Sebastian Alderman on how the night went.
I thought the performances were really great. Yeah, I thought they were all amazing. They did really good. Some of them were nervous and they pulled through, so I think it was great.
This is I think both of our first times ever hosting. It's my first time ever hosting. So I was a little nervous at first, but I think it went really good, especially with my great co-host here. So, okay.
Yeah, it was amazing. We were both a little nervous coming in, but we pulled through and we did what we had to do. So it was good.
Participants in the talent show spend a lot of time and dedication practicing their act. Step President Zaria Walker delves into her team's regimen to perfect their routines down to the
So we prepared for this event. We have practices twice a week, so that tends to sustain them and get them the proper technique of step. And then once we have on the week of the performance, we practice every day for however long until we get it correct. And luckily my girls are determined, so it's not too long.
Wow, all these were truly amazing. Everyone really came out and gave their A game. Of course, there was only one winner, and she was phenomenal. But this is the end of the fun.
For OWL TV Today, I am Gabriel Ferdinand. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Gabriel. October is known as Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Although we are now in November, the push to grow awareness does not stop.
We had the opportunity to speak with one of the victim advocates for Florida Atlantic University about the importance of raising awareness on this crucial topic.
Can you describe what domestic violence is and the importance of raising awareness about it on a college campus?
Well, that's a great question, because domestic violence, I think one of the biggest ways to determine domestic violence is power and control. So if someone is able to have power and control over you, and there's many ways that they can do that, that's how you'll start to notice that you're in a domestic violence situation. And the power and control can come from verbal abuse, physical abuse. It could be academic abuse, technology abuse, right? You can't use your computer at certain times, or I won't allow you to come to campus to take your exam because then you can't get a degree, and then guess what? You can't succeed because I'm having this power and control over you.
For more information on victim services, visit their section on the FAU website under the Dean of Students Office tab.
And finally, this morning, basketball season is officially underway. The men's basketball team home opener took place Friday night at the Ellie. Let's go back to Gianna Alberti, who was on hand for the big game.
Basketball in Paradise is back at the Eleanor R. Baldwin Arena as the men's basketball team hosts Coastal Georgia University in their home opener tonight. The Owls will look to keep the momentum going after a 1-0 start following Monday night's win. With a completely new coach and roster, the Owls showcase their potential with 6 players in double-digit scoring. The Owls led by 31. Coastal Georgia would put up a fight the first 10 minutes before Tandy's three-pointer sparked life into the Owls' offense. Florida Atlantic would close out the half on a 15-1 scoring run to lead 51-20. I'll see you at the end of the game. And the John Jacobs era continues at home as the Owls win 99-49. Florida Atlantic would run away with the game in the second half as Evans and Glenn led the team with 18 apiece. For OWL TV Today, I'm Gianna Alberti.
Thank you, Gianna. So exciting.
Yes, can't wait for the rest of this season.
Well, that's it for this edition of OWL TV Today. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sheryl Dezeme.
And I'm Huguette St. Hubert. Be sure to tune in again for more stories from on campus and beyond. See you next time.